Hello everyone, welcome to Maths video class 6th, exercise 12a, proportion. Before starting, as usual, thank you so much Purvaja, Rajvardhan and Kritika for your appreciation, dear ones. I'm really overwhelmed with your appreciation. Thank you so much. And please enjoy maths, okay? Enjoy rain, enjoy maths, but stay at home and be safe. Okay, so let's start question number 8. You can see the question. The ratio of the sale of egg on Sunday and that of the whole week at a grocery shop was 2:9. If the total value of the sale of eggs in the same week was rupees 360, find the value of the sale of eggs that Sunday. Now, when you see the question, first thing comes in your mind, oh my god, this is such a difficult question. Okay, so that remove it, because second time I'm telling you all these things, but this is the reality. It happens after looking at the question and the length of the question. You all get tension before itself that, oh, that question is difficult. No, it's not at all difficult. Go through one line. The ratio of the sale of egg on Sunday and that of whole week. Now the ratio is in between what? Sale of eggs on Sunday and sale of eggs on in the whole week. So ratio is the number of eggs which are sold on Sunday to the number of eggs sold in the whole week, Monday to Sunday. I hope you are understanding the ratio is in between eggs sold on Sunday to eggs sold in the whole week. Okay, at the grocery shop was 2:9. That is, on Sunday it is 2 and for whole week it is 9. So if the total value of the sale of eggs in the same week was rupees 360, total value means what? That is for whole week. If the total value, the amount which we got after selling the egg for the whole week is rupees 360, find the value of the sale of eggs that on Sunday. Means if for total week, if we get this much, so on Sunday how much we have earned? This is the question. Okay, so understanding of the question is very, very important. Okay, so let's see how we have to solve it. Sunday, I have written here ratio Sunday is to whole week. The egg sold on Sunday is to whole week. 2:9. This is the ratio which is given in your textbook question we have seen. So why I have put question mark here? Because this is for Sunday. Whatever things are written this way, this is for Sunday and this is for whole week. So ratio is 2:9. And this question mark is we have to find value for the eggs sold on Sunday and value we have for the whole week. Okay. So now arrange it in proportional form. 2:9 is equal to x is to 360. You know that the value which we don't know has to be taken as x. So here you can write x. Okay, because we don't know. So rupees x. So 2:9 is equal to rupees x is to 360. Means for 2 it is x and for 9 it is 360. Remember, the sequence is very, very important. Otherwise you may get wrong answer. Okay. So obviously on Sunday the sale is less and for whole week the sale is more. So 2:9 arrange in proportional form. 2:9 is equal to x is to 360. So you know what to do. Product of extremes is equal to product of means. So 2 into 360 is equal to 9 into x. That is 9 multiplied by x. So product of extremes is equal to product of means. So 2 into 360, and you know you can keep x here and you can transfer 9 here this side. Okay, so but you know what is my method, so I take it this side and hold this side for keeping no confusion. I do this. Okay, so keep x here and transfer 9 divided by 9. By this time you now know how to transpose. Okay, please do practice of this transposing. This is very, very important. So keep x on LHS and transpose 9 on RHS. You know it is multiplied by x. So this, when it will transpose to RHS, it will be divided by 9. Okay. So 9 4s are 36 and this 0. So 40. 2 40s are 80. So x is equal to rupees 80. So the x sold on Sunday, the value of x sold on Sunday was rupees 80, and that for the whole week was rupees 360. Okay, what is important is to understand the ratio which is given. Sunday to whole week, 2 is to 9, x is to 360. Why I have taken this x? Because this value I have to find. Okay, please go through this again and again. Now let's see question number 9. The ratio of copper and zinc in an alloy is 9:8. If the weight of zinc in the alloy is 9.6 kg, find the weight of copper in the alloy. Understand the ratio. Ratio is in between copper and zinc. That is 9:8. For copper it is 9 and for zinc it is 8. If the weight of zinc in the alloy is 9.6 kg, means weight of zinc is given and find the weight of copper. You have to find weight of copper. Okay. So let's see. This is also important types and easy types. Okay. Only you have to understand the ratio. So the ratio is given, copper is to zinc, 9:8. Do not change the sequence. If in question, if it is given the ratio of copper to zinc, write copper is to zinc only and 9:8. Okay. The weight is given. Please write it in the same way. And then for copper it is 9 and weight we have to find out. For zinc it is 8 and weight is given. Okay, so copper is to zinc, 9:8, x is to 9.6 kg. Means what? This side is for copper, this side is for zinc. Why I have written? So that for understanding it becomes easier. So copper is to zinc, 9:8 and weight x is to 9.6 kg. You know why x? Because I have to find weight of copper. I hope you are understanding. Okay. So arrange in proportional form. 9:8 is equal to x is to 9.6 kg. This x is for weight of copper and this 9.6 kg is weight for zinc. Okay. So 9.8 is equal to x is to 9.6. So you know now product of extremes is equal to product of means. X has come on RHS. So you know I've skipped one step here. I've brought this here and then this here. But now I'll not do that. Okay. Because now you know up to now. So x I have kept here x and I have transposed this 8 to denominator. So 9.6, 9 into 9.6 upon 8. Okay. So 9 into 9.6 I have multiplied here. You can see 9.6 multiplied by 9, 86.4. So 9 into 9.6 upon 8, 86.4 upon 8. Divided, you will get it. You can see the division I have done it for you. So answer you get is 10.8 kg. So the weight of copper is 10.8 kg. Remember, in exam it might come, find the weight of zinc, and copper it will be given, find the weight of zinc. Okay, means sometimes weight of copper 8.6, I can give 5.6, I can give 9.6, 10.6 of copper. You have to find of zinc. So that time please take care of the things. Okay. So for this video, please go through this video few times because these types of questions are different and completely new for you all. Okay, so this requires little concentration and understanding. So please go through this video few times. And question number 10, try to do yourself. Let me see how many of you can do it. 100% you will be able to do it. Okay. So thank you so much. And one doubt clearance for Ojas, you have asked one question. That question number 10 and 11 of 11D or 11B are cancelled or what? So no, question number 10 was given homework and question number 11 was cancelled. Okay. So whatever doubt you had asked, in that question number 10 was homework and question number 11 was cancelled. Thank you. Take care.